Hello everyone and welcome to F4AAC Season 4 Round 1. So I want to try something a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm going to try doing a voiceover over some highlights. And if you like this, or you like my normal format where I just edit the video and put some text over, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you prefer. But anyways, we're at MLF for Round 1. And going into qualifying, I had the best pace in practice, and my outlap was pretty good at 46, which is pretty good for an outlap. So, round 1, you say, and yes, that's correct. We're doing round 1, even though, as you know, we recently just completed the final round of Season 4, and I'll have videos up about that. About round 1, or about round 7 up soon after this. There won't be any video about round 6 because I'm just going to say right now, round 6 was not good. We tried something new, like we did Val Laguna at round 5, and Valelunga, or however you say it, round 5 worked great. That track's definitely going to stay on our calendar. However, Zandvoort, which we did for round 6, did not work great. Everyone that came agreed that was just not good. So what we're going to do is I'm just not even going to make a video about it because it's not worth it. Anyway, coming across the line here, a 45.5, not particularly great, but a lot quicker than anyone else, and that's enough for pole. So we're starting on pole position for this race. However, we are taking soft tires. And we're going to be doing a 2x5 strategy. So soft tires for 5 laps. Come in on lap 5, pit, and take on some new soft tires, and then go out from lap 6 to the end on those new softs. However, unfortunately, as we'll see, the strategy was not exactly perfect. Alright, lights out, away we go. A really good start though. Pulling away from P2. P2 is all the way behind us in the mirror. We're already like 2 car lengths ahead of them. And at turn 1, I don't even need to sacrifice any speed. I just take it like I normally do because there's no one on my inside. So pretty easy through turn 1 and Temperature chicane. With the second chicane, this is one of the fastest. Kind of mess up, but it's the first lap, so others are still defending and fighting back there, so we're fine. The focus right now is just pulling out a lead, not making any stupid mistakes. Coming up the hill, still quicker. P2 behind us, but we're starting to build a gap, and the gap between P2 and P3 has already gotten pretty big. I'm going down for our first turn through our first time through Acqua Minerale. It's decent, pretty quick. A little bit late on the chicane, but we exit fine. Alright, now skipping forward to lap 3, going through Acqua Minerale again. We're up on our fastest lap by 0.2, and we're even faster through Acqua Minerale. But over 0.4 now. We're up on our fastest lap. Onto the chicane. And we're a bit slower through the chicane, and we're losing. We finished that lap, now we're on the chicane in lap 4. And we almost lose it going in, but we're able to catch it, thankfully. You remember at Season 1, Round 2, we lost it at that chicane, and that ended up costing us the win. So now lap 5, bring into the first chicane. Lap 5, these soft tires, as I said, our strategy was not really on point. Soft tires don't really like going for 5 laps. They're fine on lap 4. In fact, the 4th lap of my stint was always the fastest. However, pushed them too far, and we ended up losing it at the chicane. That chicane's one of the most stressful on the tires. and the rears are just not able to cope. So we're finally coming in now, and I'm going to pit. However, stupid me did not catch on. I haven't caught on just yet. That was the tires that was the issue. I just figured that, oh, I just made a mistake, whatever. So I'm going to come in and pit for softs instead of mediums. Now what P2 Epic, what he's doing is running the same strategy basically, but he's doing mediums. So he's not having the same issue with the tires on the last lap of the stint as I am. I'm coming out of the pit lane now, still P2. However, P3 comes and past us, so now we're just behind in third. And skip forward to lap 7 now. With the Aqua Minerale, we're slowly gaining on the car ahead, and a back marker is calling off with Aqua Minerale. That's why that yellow flag is out. And we're gaining on P2 to try and get our second place back. We're not close enough just yet. I mean, a few laps we might be able to go in for a move. We're quicker. We're getting close, and we're trying to put the pressure on, try and force them into a mistake. And now our fuel load's low, and we're getting to that fourth lap of the stint, or getting close to that fourth lap of the stint, which is where the tires are fastest before they fall off at the end. Now lap 8, a little bit later, down the end of the straight, and Gorilla Chicane, we're quicker, and we're close. Not close enough just yet, but maybe the next lap we might be able to put a dive down into turn 1. I'm just poking out there to the left to make sure he knows I'm there. And he gets onto the AstroTurf and loses it. Unfortunate. However, that does mean that we are up into P2 now. And we do have a pretty significant gap between us and P1, and a pretty significant gap between us and P3 now as well. So, kind of a lonely race. Here we are on lap 8, going through Aqua Minerale, the same lap later on. 4/10 up. And then just send it through the chicane. Bit too aggressive, but we're gaining time downhill. We're going to end up to the penultimate corner ahead. And we just set our fastest lap there, a 1:45.7. However, we're still up going on lap 9. And lap 9, of course, fourth lap of the stint. Now, fast forward to the lap 10. Final lap of the stint. The car tries to get out from under us, but unsuccessful. We were able to catch it that time. About to cross the line. That's another back marker ahead of us. Going across the line to finish seconds. We were quickest, and we very well could have won that race, and we should have, but unfortunately our strategy was just not there. The soft tires were not it. They could not last the 5 laps. But Epic deserved to win. GG's.